So we are back out fishing and I'm super excited for this one. It's winter, it's a Sunday, we're out for 48 hours and we're at Norton Disney fishing Pettits Lake, and I've managed to get myself in peg 2, which is a very, very good winter peg. It's got winter form, should I say. Spoke to the guys in the shop. Now the whole complex is fishing hard. So what do you do? What do you do in that situation? It's the time of year we're in. Nowhere's fish is easy, does it? So it is what it is. But we're out and we're within a chance, aren't we? Found some nice spots. What I'm doing is I'm fishing 2 at 25 wraps. One of them is on a Northern Special on a multi-rig. The other one is a Ronnie rig fishing a Trent Baits shrimp pop-up on the Ronnie, and the third rod is a solid bag, and we're fishing the standard sweet corn clone that I've had a lot of success on here. Now the wind is pushing sort of that way at the moment. It's a easterly. Now it's going to swing round tonight that way down to that corner, so I've put a solid bag sort of down that margin. No one's fishing the 2 pegs here, so if it stays like that, I'm going to keep that one in that zone, and there's a buoy there and I'm fishing that one at 15.2. There's a lovely bit of gravel just as it comes up the shelf, and we're not too far sort of in front of that peg 2 up there. So yeah, the other one I'm pushing it a bit boundary wise. It's 25 wraps. That's the spot out there, and I'll show you that in a second. My mix, I'm not going heavy this session. We've got a big tin of corn, for, you know, the chef's larder, that one, and a bit of shrimp. That's all. A few freezer baits. I've soaked the freezer baits in lake water. I'm just trying to get them to take a bit more weight on to aid me getting that spot out at 25 wraps in this wind. So it's going to be a bit tasty this session, I'll say, because tonight it's reasonable now. Sun, it's not exactly warm, but tonight at midnight we are due torrential rain for 24 hours and the wind is going to be getting up to 40 miles an hour. So yeah, this is going to be an interesting session, that's for sure. But yeah, I'm super excited, really looking forward to it. And like I say, this peg's got winter form 2 and 7, I think 11 sort of good pegs in winter. I think because you can hit that sort of middle area of the lake, they have got winter form and they do fish. So not that a lot's been out though, like I said. So right, what I'll do, I'll spin that camera around, I'll show you exactly where I'm fishing and what we're up to. So the left hand rod and middle rod are fishing the 25 wrap spot to that tree there. Now, when that led, where I cast out the Quarter Pro blade first to that zone, because I know there's a spot there, and it absolutely cracked down, and I mean cracked down. So it's a lovely, lovely clean spot. I had a few casts with the Quarter Pro blade, then I put the Fox grappler out, checked the spots there with that, and it is absolutely clear. So I'm just fishing the left one just to the left of that tree and the right one just to the right of it. So I'm happy with that. Put 3 spods over it. We're not going to go mad at all, and we're just going to sort of, I don't want to put much bait in. It's not the right time of year for it, is it? So you can see it is proper cold out there. So the solid bag rod, let's see if we can pick that up. In the distance there is a buoy. Now at 15.2, that's where I'm fishing, and you can just feel nice bit of gravel, and that's the solid bag rod on the sweet corn clone. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Another interesting thing this session, I'm doing a bit of a live test on some rigmarole braid. Now they sent me some braid through the post, and when it came, it's the yellow stuff, and I must admit I had my reservations, I'll say, because I remember years ago using TF gear, I'm sure it was called banana braid, and I did not get on with it at all. It was shite. So anyway, we've re-spooled the spod reel up with this rigmarole braid. and as standard, what you should do, and you know, is basically first time out on new line or new braid, I just cast it out to about 8 wraps, then about sort of 12 wraps, and then I just sort of went further and further and further that way. I think just give it a fighting chance, and I've got to admit, 25 wraps, it sailed out an absolute dream, and I got the spot out there okay as well. So yeah, so far so good. It's a very early test of that braid, and what I'll say is, you know, it's not a thorough test, is it? So it's first trip out of it, but so far so good. It seems to be pretty decent. But yeah, you check that out, guys. It's not particularly busy. Availability for the Sunday was 50. That's what they put on the internet. But when I spoke on Instagram, when I spoke to the bailiffs just to sort of see what's going on, they said that there's only going to be about 10 of us on tonight. So yeah, not many at all. So, but I'm not surprised. Most people have got more sense than to come out when there's 40-mile-an-hour winds forecast, aren't they? So right, what I'm going to do is sit back, make myself a nice hot chocolate, and hopefully get back to you soon with a bit of an update. Well, there's nothing to report whatsoever apart from that wind is getting up and it's slowly swinging round. I think when it's pushing down there, I really do fancy that margin spot, but we'll see. I've put my temperature gauge in the edge and it is proper cold. Let's check this out, guys. Now look, see if you can pick that up. Can you see that? 7.1, that's all. So yeah, that water's cold. We're below that magical 10 mark, aren't we? But hey ho, while them rods are in the water doing the do, you never know, do you? That's what I'll say, you never know. So we've been having a really good year, personally. Yeah, we've been having a really good last few sessions. I mean, last trip, that fish from Bluebell, buzzing with that, really was. But yeah, it's been, carp gods have been good to me lately, but I do feel, I'm not being defeatist, but I do feel we are up against it big time on this session. There's a lad, I think he was fishing peg 5. He said he's been on for 6 days and not seen anything. Wow. Yeah, but let's be honest, they don't really show on here, do they? Let's be honest. Well, when I say on here, they don't really show this time of year, do they, in depths of winter. So right, I'm gonna stop waffling on, chill out, have another hot chocolate because it's bloody freezing, get my hands warm, and hopefully report back soon. So let me show you around this swim. Real nice swim. I like that little triangle step down piece there where you can put your rods, plenty of room for standing by your rods and casting. And let me just drop down here, look, and spin round there, and there's ample room for your bivvy as well. That's the V2 Tempest, so it's not a small one, man, it is a good size, but yeah, there's ample room in this swim. And yeah, look, real nice. Got that little fence for a bit of privacy, we'll say, along there. And the good thing is, look, up there's the van, so we're not far away either. Got plenty of room there for the wrapping sticks, barra there, just this little track there. So a bit sketchy coming down that with your kit loaded, so I took half of my stuff off the barra just to make things a bit more safe, shall we say. But yeah, love it. Great swim, as a lot of them are at Norton Disney. My only gripe with this place, and I've said it before, is the bloody track. It's got bad again, it's got real bad. So what I'm going to say to you is, if you go beyond this car park here, which is at the back of Stocks, that's where it gets really bad. I mean, it's still bad from there to the main entrance across there. Still quite potholy, but it gets really bad, especially if you go round the far side of the fishery, round to Hodgetts and whatnot. It is really bad there. But yeah, but there you go. Nice little place to be for 48 hours. Happy times indeed. So, right, I'm not going to do any more waffling because I need to get another hot chocolate and warm up. I've had loads already. Loads. I've had 4. Bit greedy, I know, but that's what it's there for, isn't it? In the height of winter, warm your cockles. So, right, catch up with you soon. Hopefully with some fish action to report. So, what an absolute glorious afternoon. Check that out. Wind's dropped. It really does look nice, doesn't it? Sun's out. What more can you ask for? Somebody's turned up on peg 1 just down that margin there, so I've basically brought the rod back and I'm only fishing down there 10 wraps now, which is literally just past the little mooring for that little boat there. So yeah, literally just past it, still in my water. So yeah, but never mind, it is what it is, isn't it? You fish these cheeky rods, fishing in areas you're not supposed to be casting to when no one's on, and that's the risk you take that somebody turns up. So really didn't think anyone did, because now it gets dark at bloody 4 o'clock, 4:30. I thought I can't see anyone else turning up this time because you're against it, setting up before it gets pitch black, but yeah, what do I know? So I'm going to stick my tea on, chill out, keep watching the water. I'm pretty sure out there at 25 wraps, well, I know, saw a fish just glide, its back glide out the water. So yeah, saw that show, and then so I kept my eyes glued to that spot, and there was nothing popped up anywhere near it. So yeah, I'm damn sure it was just the back of a carp. So probably that little bit of sun that come out, it's in the upper layers, but hey ho, we'll see what happens this session. Stick with a multi-rig, Ronnie and bag, and then ring the changes tomorrow if need be, unless what I'm doing now works, because you never know, do you? So right, catch back up with you soon, guys. Look at that for an end of day view, and I'm pretty sure that over there was a carp. Interesting. Won't surprise me. There's 4 of us on this lake now, and nobody's fishing that corner at all. So yeah, so it's been a funny old day really. Put a little bit of bait out on the long spot, and yeah, no joy at all. Absolutely no bleeps. Think I've seen one. Well, that's 2 now. We think we've seen 2. So yeah, tea was all right. Chicken and bacon thing, but the base, I burnt it big time. So I just could not eat the whole thing. Both of them, the bases were burnt, but I had that on wedges. It was all right. And tomorrow we've got a nice easy tea, burgers. So yeah, that'll be nice. And wedges as well. So yeah, there you go. But what a lovely evening. That looks really cool. So right, what we got time wise now? It is 4:15. Not got much light left, and we're going to be dark o'clock, aren't we, till what is it, 7:30 in the morning or something. So yeah, here's what it is. So right, not going to do any more filming tonight, unless one of them rods goes ripping off. Failing that, catch up with you in the morning, guys. Well, look at that. The weatherman certainly wasn't wrong. Look at them rod tips bending round. It's 8 o'clock in the morning now. It's been raining. Well, the weather has been like this since 3. It's proper windy, and it's absolutely lashing it down. So as for sorting the rods out today, I don't know. I'm just going to keep my eye on rain today. Hopefully there'll be a little window where I can get them refreshed and redone, because in 25 wraps in this wind It's going to be tricky, that's for sure, but yeah, there you go. But nothing to report, no bleeps, no action, absolutely diddly. Not seen anything, not heard anything. We are certainly up against it this session, but we knew that this time of year it's always tough, isn't it? So right, I'm going to stick that kettle on, keep my eye on rain today, and hopefully get them rods redone soon. Well, we've been fishing 24 hours now and we've not had one single bleep off those rods there. So I sort of feel that we've got a bit of a window of opportunity now. Check with the Rain Today app and there is no rain for the next hour. So we've got a good window to freshen things up and see if we can make something happen. Now my only trouble is that this crosswind is very, very strong. I'm not sure if you can pick the wind up on the mic, but fishing 25 wraps to that last tree there, 2 on a spot, is certainly going to be a tough one in this wind, I feel. But I really do feel we've got to mix things up. I was speaking to Andy Goldsborough in Peg 7 directly opposite. Just been messaging him and he's not seen anything, he's not caught anything, and he does very, very well on here. So yeah, we're really, really up against it, and I feel we've got to ring some changes to make it happen. So the plan is to come off the shrimp, the Northern Special and the sweet corn clone and the solid bag rod. We're going to go on one of my faithful fruity squid wafters. Caught plenty of them at all over, in fact. I've caught really well on them. A tutti fruity pop up and a Club Tropicana RG baits pop up. So that's me sort of plan of attack. Take that multi-rig off, 2 on Ronnies, nice small little 15 millers, higher trap baits as well, as opposed to sort of the shrimp and the sweet corn clone and these things. Them baits there, they all smell delightful. So yeah, if I was a carp I'd want to eat them, that's for sure. So but yeah, can't keep doing the same thing. I'm going to get these rods sorted and hopefully rolling my dice, ring these changes, and we can force something and make something happen. So right, enough chatter, let's get these rods done and catch back up with you soon, hopefully with a result from the efforts. Well, it's 4 o'clock now, and for half an hour it'll be pitch black. Got them rods redone. That was a bloody challenge, that long spot. 25 wraps. Got the left one pretty much bang on, middle one a little bit too far right, but I can't do anything with it if I'm honest. The wind, 40 mile an hour, crosswind, it is just impossible. Or it's impossible for me, should I say, because I give it a good go, good few casts, but yeah, we're a bit off on that one. Now, it felt right, as in terms of I got a bit of a drop, so that'll do. I'm just leaving you there. It was it really was a struggle out there, but hey ho, we're fishing 3 rods, all freshened up and ready for the evening. When I brought the middle left rod in from that 25 wrap spot, which was bang on that last tree on the skyline at far bank there, they were perfectly clear. That is a proper spot, that one. Really good spot. So I know there is a bits of patchy weed in pettits, but yeah, if you come in here, peg 2, it's a right spot now. But yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. That wind and rain, it's not let up all day, and it's going to carry on till about 10 o'clock tonight. It's dropped to 20 mile an hour, and then the rain's going to ease off completely. So we might get a dry pack up tomorrow, but we'll see. Just, it looks really nice. I love this lake. Just just like sitting here, watching the water. Not that I've seen out today. Mega quiet, but still good to just keep your eye on it, because this time of year, give themselves away, one show is all you need. There'll be others with it, won't they? So, right, do any more filming tonight. That's one of them rods goes ripping off. Failing that, catch back up with you in the morning. Check that out. What a glorious morning. It's absolutely lovely, isn't it? It's that nice. I thought I'll do a little time lapse with the action camera to catch the day waking up. But yeah, that is absolutely lovely. It really is. I'd like to say it's been a really nice session, but if I'm honest, it's been brutal. We've had 30 hours of torrential rain, horrendous 40-mile-an-hour winds, and yeah, it's been a tough old session, I must admit. I was absolutely shattered yesterday. It's 30 hours of that hitting the bivvy. Now this Tempest is very sturdy, withstands storm conditions, I'll say, but yeah, Jesus, it has been brutal, and today it is totally opposite. Now I've got to admit, I am sat here thinking I should have left them rods yesterday, because we got to 25 hours of fishing and I was thinking I've got to refresh them, but in hindsight, how hard it was to get back onto the spots with a 40-mile-an-hour crosswind, and I've only got one of them out there bang on. The other one, I did the best I could, and it was just too hard with a big bow in your line, and it's really hard casting 25 wraps in a 40-mile-an-hour wind, isn't it? So yeah, that's my excuse. It is for me anyway. I really struggled, and I'm sort of sat here thinking I should have left them, because I had two in the zone, on the spot, on the sweet spot, 25 wraps, and I'd have been fishing now effectively. I know that they both come in spotlessly clean, absolutely perfect, and it's like, yeah, I feel I should have left them, because the best chance of a bite, I feel, is this morning. But yeah, hindsight and all that, and let's be honest, if I would have left them, I'd have probably been sat here saying, well, should have redone them rods yesterday. So yeah, beauties of carp fishing, you can never figure it out, can you? It's always a puzzle. But yeah, I'm second guessing myself here really, but yeah, we'll see. So, but I'm gonna do a very steady pack up soon. I'm gonna get a couple more of these hot chocolates down me though. I can pick that up. It's Options Belgian mint chocolate from Tesco. It was £3 on the club card price, and yeah, I think it's usually a £5. I must admit, it's made a massive difference to me switching to hot chocolate in the colder weather. I can't remember who it was. Somebody mentioned it on one of my videos ages ago, and I was moaning every winter I get cold feet. Suffer really bad just with cold feet, and they said try cutting out the caffeine, because it's something to do with caffeine and circulation and stuff. I googled it, oh yeah, I didn't know that. So yeah, I've been just drinking nothing but that hot chocolate. I've nearly drunk the whole bloody tub, if I'm honest. But it's really tasty, so why wouldn't you? But it's made a massive difference to my feet. I've had because I'm one for turbo coffees and lattes and all them little 3-in-1 sachets and stuff, and I've not had one of them. Purely been on hot chocolate, and it really has made a difference to me. So yeah, whoever that was, thank you so much. That was a great tip, great bit of advice, and it's worked an absolute treat. So I'm going to stick with that every winter. We're having hot chocolate, and like I say, it does taste really nice as well. So right, stop waffling. I'm going to keep watching that water, have a couple of drinks, and then do a very steady pack away. So we are coming to the end of the session now, and it's looking like it could be a camping trip, but hey ho, bivvy's down, everything's up there, got a couple of bits on that barrow as well, and yeah, shame really. I feel maybe coming today would have been a better option. That sun's up there and it's no real big winds, and yeah, temperatures are climbing up to about 7 degrees in the day, so might have been a better option, but hey ho, we pick our days and accept the weather, and that's it, don't we? Overall, it has been a good session, apart from the wind, having to put up with that was a royal pain in the ass, but apart from that, it's been good. Just spoke to Andy Goldsborough across there, dropped him a few messages WhatsApp, and he's not caught either, so I don't feel too bad, because he's a bit of a machine on pettits, and he's absolutely battered it a few times and he's struggling, so that makes me feel a little bit better, to be fair. But yeah, so what we're doing, probably be out in about 2 weeks, but it all depends on weather and work and everything else, and I don't know whether I'll go to the new lake or back here, so we'll see. Probably back here really. So yeah, I'd like to thank everyone who supported this channel. Honestly, I'm blown away by the amount of people who hit the subscribe button, who put comments, who hit likes. Honestly, I'm truly humbled. It massively means the world to me, and as you know, watching my videos, if I catch, I still post. I just post them all, even though when you don't catch, the videos are probably a little bit boring, but you know, fish makes a better video, I feel. But it is what it is. Let's show the reality and the struggles we go through, and especially this time of year in winter, it is uber hard, isn't it? So right, gonna stop waffling. I'll put a subscribe button there, please hit that subscribe button. If there's a hype button as well, please hit that. It makes all the difference to my videos. And yeah, tight lines, take care, see you on the next one.